Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the Angular. Today we are going to learn about the what are observables and the streams. Those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, please do like, share and comment on my video. Let's get started. So the observable. An observable is a data producer in the RxJS. It emits data values over time which can be observed by the subscribers. Observables are the foundation of reactive programming in Angular. Stream. A stream is the sequence of emitted values from an observable. Think of it a timeline where data flows continuously. Example of streams include user clicks, API responses, or the real-time notifications. Observables can be created for anything asynchronous, such as HTTP requests, user interactions, or the intervals. Observables emit data, and by subscribing to them, you can react to each emitted value. Observables represent a stream of data or the events that can be observed over time. It can emit multiple values asynchronous. It can be created from various sources such as DOM events, timers, or even existing data structures. Example, fetching data from the placeholder API. Let's use the JSON placeholder API to fetch a list of users and display them in a component. This demonstrates the creation and the use of observables. Like take an example, observable and the YouTube channel. In this analogy, the observable can be thought of as a YouTube channel that produces content, videos. Just like a YouTube channel constantly upload new videos, an observable emits values over time. The YouTube channel itself is inactive until someone subscribes to it. Similarly, an observable does not do anything until someone subscribes to it. The content on the YouTube channel, the new videos, represents the emitted values from the observable. Just as the content of the YouTube channel can vary, different types of videos, the values emitted by the observable can vary, such as numbers, strings, or even more complex objects. Subscriber and the watching videos. The subscriber is the person who subscribes to the YouTube channel to receive the updates. In RxJS context, subscriber is the consumer of the emitted values from the observable. Think like this. When you subscribe to a YouTube channel, you get notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Similarly, when you subscribe to an observable, you get notified whenever the observable emits a new value. Just like you can unsubscribe from the YouTube channel, you stop receiving updates. In the RxJX, you can unsubscribe from an observable to stop receiving the emitted values. Let's say you are creating a YouTube like experience where new videos are constantly uploaded to the channel and you have multiple users subscribing to it. This could be likened to an observable emitting values over time. Observable, that is a YouTube channel, represents a YouTube channel continuously uploading the new value, that means emitting values. Subscribers, users, one subscription, user two subscription, these are like the viewers who have subscribed to the YouTube channel and receive notification every time a new video is uploaded. Unsubscribing, user two subscription, unsubscribe. After a certain time, user 2 stopped receiving the notification, unsubscribing, just like a viewer might unsubscribe from the YouTube channel. Okay, I hope you clear on that the example. Okay, let's take a look with the JSON placeholder API where we are going to call an API, right? Okay, so this is the code for that one. So let's use that one in our code base. So this is the component and the on in it. Let's go back to our component. Let's take a product component. Let me hide this. Okay, let's go with component in this. And then we have a template for rendering that user list. components. Okay, just word wrap this. Let's move to the export where we require the implements on init. It's already there, and I think these modules we don't require this, I suppose. I think in the products component I have used the router, I guess. Sorry, the template I need to just use this one because I'm using the routing part. We don't require this constructor. Here we have a new one that is HTTP client. Okay, so here we have to just use that code. Fine, so this is where we are just calling the API section. Okay, I think there is a no error right now. Okay, so here you can see that we have defined the users with name, string, name, and the email. That should be an array object, right? So in the constructor we are using the HTTP client. So here you can see that Angular common HTTP client. Okay, on ng on init this dot get users dot subscribe. So I'm going to subscribe the data, right? This dot users, whatever data we are going to just push that into this dot users object. Okay, here you can see that this is the array of object, right? Now get users, that is observable type object name, and the email that should be a string. Okay, then this dot http dot get, so here I'm going to calling the API, that is JSON placeholder, this one, right? And there is something error in that. I think I haven't used the router outlet, so it's showing me the error. First of all, let me go with the import. I think there should be a router out. There is, I have used in our app component .ts. Let me use this one, router outlet. Fixed, I suppose. Yes, there is no error right now. Okay, so let's see how it works. So observable creation, the http client.get method returns an observable. So this method http.get, it will return an observable which emits the data when the http request completes. So when it completes, it returns, right, an observable. Okay, the second, subscription, by subscribing to the observable using the subscribe method. So here you can see that this dot get dot users, this function, this dot get dot users, okay, subscribing. So here by subscribing to the observable using subscribe, we can react to the emitted data and update the UI. Okay, we react on this and we update the data. So what I do, when I get the data, I just push into that array of objects, and when I get this on ng init, it will get the values and render into the UI. Okay, stream, the API response is represented a stream of data, right? And the observable emits this data once the response is available. How it works step by step. The getUsers method calls the JSON placeholder API and returns an observable that emits the user data. When the ng onInit lifecycle hook runs, it subscribes to the observable. Upon receiving the data, the subscribe callback updates the user's property and the list users is rendered in a template. Okay, so fetching and displaying a list of products in an e-commerce application and retrieving the comments from the blog post. This is a real life scenario where we can use it. Okay, so this is the observable and the streams. Any doubt, any query in that, do let me in the comment section. Let's see the data first. Okay, so here I'm going to just clear it. So there is an error, that is ng4. Let me use that one. We require the forms module, import common module. Is it resolved? Let's open the link. So here we have this. We have product section, I suppose, slash products. So here you can see that the user list is fetched. Okay, so this is how the observable and the stream work. Any doubt, any query in that, do let me in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.